New from Mega Bloks, Power Rangers Samurai. The only Power Rangers you build. Construct the ultimate weapon in the fight against evil. Samurai Megazord. You can rebuild the Megazord to create awesome vehicles. Arm your Power Rangers for battle and build the Ape Sword, Dragon Zord, Lion Zord. You can collect them all. New from Mega Bloks, Power Rangers Samurai. Built for battle, each sold separately. Mega Bloks.
Okay, so as you saw there, that was a Mega Bloks commercial. Yes, I am including Mega Bloks. As many people know, Power Rangers, for most of the seasons since Samurai have been doing Mega Bloks, so that's become a big thing since Lego and Mega Bloks have become a major thing in the world right now, and just in general. And a lot of these franchises just want to take advantage of that by getting connections through their shows or whatever, and that's why Power Rangers has its own Mega Bloks line. Which that commercial was really cool. It says the only Power Rangers you build, which I guess is right. I don't know. I feel like that's not right. I feel like you can kind of stretch that and say that there are other examples that are similar, but regardless of that, I'll take it. It's cool. I mean, very cool design overall. Just simplistic look, but definitely, I mean, the concept works well, and they actually do resemble the individual Zords, and they actually do resemble the Megazord pretty darn well. I have to admit that they actually do have a good representation of the Meg. I mean, sure, it's not perfect, and sure, it's not exact, but I mean, it's definitely good for a Lego Meg. I mean, that's pretty awesome regardless. And the overall look of the Ranger figures, that's cool. That's perfectly cool. I think that's really awesome. So yeah guys, let's keep going. I like that one a lot.
When evil attacks, launch the Power Ranger Samurai Action Zords and Riders. Evil chasing Zord vehicles with the power to combine to become the Samurai Battle Wing. Then call up the awesome Samurai Megazord and morph it with each Action Zord for unique Megazord modes. Now add the Samurai Disc Cycles, and you can create the ultimate Samurai Battle Wing Megazord and chase evil away. Power Rangers Samurai Action Vehicles and Zords, only for Bandai.
Okay, those action vehicles and Zords, very cool concept. As you may have guessed, yes, those are obviously Zord Builder compatible. That is why those figures were able to ride on top of them. That is the only reason why those figures were able to ride on top of them and look that good, is because they're Zord Builder compatible. Why is that so? Well, let's just say this much. I'm pretty sure that the bottoms of the feet probably have pegs, like the open hole kind of peg, so it can connect, so that the feet can step on top of it, so that it doesn't look bizarre. Yeah, so that's the main reason why it looks that way. I mean, it's cool, believe me, it's very cool. It's a very simple, I mean, look, Zord Builder overall, sure, it's not what, sure, the quality of the mechs themselves aren't as good as they used to be in a lot of ways, but at the same time with Zord Builder, the amount of advantages that come from it in regard to the fact that you could just swap that, like, oh, you wanted to take a piece from MMPR 2010, you want to take a piece of a mech from Samurai, a piece from Super Samurai, a piece from Mega Force, a piece from Super Mega Force, a piece from Dino Charge. You could put them all together, create your own crazy mech. And not to mention, the other thing is that I believe Go Busters even were Go Busters, which was the season that America didn't get, is somehow some of the mechs I believe are supposed to be Zord Builder compatible. I believe that's right. I'm not sure if I'm thinking of the wrong season, but I know that one of the Sentai seasons, yeah, the mechs are compatible. Unusual, but cool regardless. It wasn't the best season ever, and that's kind of why that's why we didn't get it. But regardless, I think that's pretty effective and pretty interesting, because it's just like there's so many combinations you can do. Because I mean, think about how many mechs have happened in all the Zord Builder seasons. There's been a lot of mechs, and not only the fact that there's been mechs, but weapons. I mean, not weapons usually. Usually it's vehicles, Zords, all sorts of stuff combined, and it doesn't necessarily have to be mechs. That's the best part about it, which means that you could have the most insane combinations ever just because of one peg. that's awesome, because that means that there's so much creativity and you can create the most insane things ever. I mean, I would love to see someone somehow try to put every single mech and like create one massive thing. I would love to see something insane like that. I know that there's been so many images that have been posted in the past of Zord Builder creations that have been monstrously insane and usually really cool just to think about like how it came together. But at the same time, just like, wow, that's a cool concept, regardless of the quality of the mechs themselves being not as good as they used to be. It's a pretty cool concept. So anyway, guys, very cool. Regardless, this is one of the earlier showings of why Zord Builder is pretty awesome. So yeah.
Power Rangers Samurai. New Switch Morphin figures let you morph at samurai speed. Need more power? Just switch it. So cool, you'll wish everything worked that way. New Switch Morphin Power Rangers, each sold separately.
Wish everything worked that way. Yeah, okay. That's cool. You know, I think that's actually a pretty simple concept. Works really well. I like that concept a lot. You know, just everything works that way. You know, flip the couch out. Hey, you know what? Power Ranger. I think that works better than your like tired old, you know, grandfather or whatever. Maybe it's supposed to be a father, I guess. I mean, that's cool. It's very cool. The fact that they actually, one thing that I'm surprised about, actually not that I'm surprised, is the fact that, see, they have the Switch Morphing Power Ranger right there, and that's an old concept. I mean, as many people know, that's from the Auto Morphs from the MMPR. Like, that's where the original, like, that's what inspired that Samurai one, which we really don't see anymore at all. Which is really cool regardless. I have to tell you that much. It's very cool, the fact that they actually have that. Though, as you saw there, instead of showing their regular faces, they actually show them in that middle stage of when their transformation, which is kind of interesting and kind of makes sense. Although it would be awesome if there was a way to kind of do 3 faces, you know, go in once, oh, you get human, go in twice, get the mid stage, and then go in 3 times, you get the whole thing. I mean, that'd be awesome. That would be just really cool. That would be really cool. But I understand why that's hard, and I understand that yes, it would be awesome, but at the same time, I understand why it's hard. And also think about it this way, the figures would be massive just because they would need to fit so many heads in, and it would just result in the bodies being like buff as ever and looking bizarre. I mean, not buff, it would look really fat, like so I mean, maybe it's just me, but I'm just gonna say this much: I don't think we need it. It's okay. It would be awesome, but at the same time, I understand why we don't have it. Yeah.
Power Rangers Samurai. When evil gets mega bad, you need to get mega big. The new Claw Zord puts the pinch on evil, then morphs to Battle Zord, and combines with the Samurai Megazord to create the ultimate Claw Armor Megazord to clamp down on evil for good. Because when you combine your powers, evil doesn't stand a chance. Power Rangers Claw Zord and Samurai Megazord, each sold separately.
The way that Claw Armor Zord came out looked badass as ever. I mean, my god. That whole entire, like, fighting stance and all that. I mean, wow. Like, wow. Okay. Like, he means, like, that Zord means business. And I mean business. I mean, wow. Whew. Yeah. That was really different. Yeah. You know, I actually like that a lot. The combination and just overall the Claw Zord in general was a very cool Zord. You know, just it has a crazy design, but you know, looks awesome regardless. Very, very, very cool. Very, very cool. I have to admit that, you know, that's the Gold Ranger Zord, which is very cool. I mean, awesome. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
When evil attacks, fight back with the awesome Power Rangers Samurai Claw Zord. A pincher-packing fighter that morphs into the monster-busting Claw Battle Zord for total evil destruction. Now unleash the incredible Samurai Megazord and combine the two together to become the Claw Armor Megazord. There is no evil that can withstand its awesome power. Combat evil with the Power Rangers Samurai Megazord, only for Bandai.
And so as you saw there, that was the last one of those. So that went all the way up to, you know, Samurai in regard to, you know, the Claw Armor Zord. That's another Claw Armor Zord commercial. Different one this time. The way that it shaked the villains in the end, it looked really bizarre, just like not the end, you know, the beginning where they're just grabbing them, it's just like I don't know, maybe it was just me. The whole entire look of the mech is just really awesome. I've always been a big fan of the samurai mech and the claw Zord just in general. I mean, just very cool concepts. So anyway, guys, this has been Crazy Samurai 71 here, and this was our Power Rangers Samurai commercials, like reactions to commercials video. And next time we are going to be doing Super Samurai, which will be really exciting. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys in whatever video I make next. Also, one thing I forgot, please answer the question time at the bottom here. There should be one for something related to Samurai or Power Rangers. We'll see when I guess we'll figure that out when it's time. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and goodbye.